I don't care. Run away in tech for all I care. Maybe I'll PA you. Like keeping my options open. No, but that'll allow me a couple tile improvement switches, more happiness. It's good all around. I think it's time to mine the iron. And you guys can just unload there. There we go, bureaucracy and hereditary rule in place. Let's try for Oxford. Oxford would be spectacular. Really? I built a granary here first? Oh my god. It's terrible. I wasn't even paying attention. And I went fast Oxford? What a joke. Well, Mansa Musa has gold. There you go, Mansa Musa. I'll sell you calendar. Like, sell you outright. Alright then. A little bit of a presence on this island. Would like a little bit more. Well, the more cities I get, the better. Maybe I'll some vulture things off of Elizabeth yet, too. And I did get a spy. I thought that might happen. You know what, though? Just get another golden age. It's not like it's worthless. Ooh, Mausoleum is very, very appealing. What's also appealing is another settler. Have I cooled off on Whip Anger here? I have. Excellent. Go with that. This shouldn't take too long now, right? Yeah, 4 turns. Alright, education in 11. I could have bolted it if I got a great scientist. Sure, Atomic Betty. We'll sell that to you, since the AI won't get pissy over a small tech sale at this point in the game. At least if I've known them for a good portion of it. Yeah, now we're starting to clean up in the tech rates a little bit better. Ooh, a source of gold. And, oh yeah, I have iron now too. That's not bad. Archer might be a better bet just because it's cheaper though. And then we'll go with more worker settler action down here. Might be best just to play this game completely peacefully. Or at least mostly defending myself as opposed to attacking anything. I'll go ahead and chop that and then spread irrigation. How long until I get a border pop here? 10 turns, then I can spread irrigation to the rice too. Nah, I don't want to trade theology for paper. Alright, go mine. Jeez, people so picky. I want to redo my deals eventually too. Barb City. Doesn't seem the most conveniently placed to deal with the gold either. Maybe I can get some seafood to help it out. Might have to wind up raising things. Ah, good. You're not pissy any longer. What do you want for this? How about... since you're like completely pathetic. There we go. A little bit more world mappage. I'm not sure I like this. Oh, road should help out with the happiness. Then I need to get to the corn and cow. It's not like I can split the corn and get the gold somehow, or the cow for that matter. Like there's no food to work that gold. it'll still eventually be worth it, is what's the funny thing, because I'll be able to get a +1 happiness boost in all of my cities by working that, or having that tile in my borders. But it's not really a priority as it stands, because it's just not a good city on its own. It really doesn't become good until you consider its impact. Oh, that's right, I guess I would have proven the world is round with that. Well, okay then. Forge is done. Courthouse to make this city not expensive piece of crap. And I can whip a granary, it's useful. Let's try for lighthouse, forge, courthouse. Roosevelt's got some nice traits. He's really not that good overall because of his crappy uniques, but man, his traits they're top form. No doubt there. You know, I could try living nationalism and using the marble to get Mausoleum and Taj Mahal. That would be pretty stout, actually. I think I'll do that. Irrigate. There we go. Man, Hannibal, you just took an eternity to put that war together. You should be embarrassed. And depending on what grade person I get, I'll just move up my prioritization of Mausoleum even further. Because Mausoleum can be really good. Get like triple Golden Age with extended duration. It's no joke. Yeah, okay. You just boarded this turn. I get 3 move galleys. Awesome. That'll actually be slightly useful even. Here I think I want barracks and a sword. I want to get out a couple swords so I can snag barb cities and whatnot down here. So right now my ability to do anything else is somewhat limited. Sure, buddy. I'll have a look at things. Oh, engineer. I don't think I want to spend him on a golden age. I could Wonder Rush. And to get Mausoleum, it might be worth it. How am I doing on the nationalism race? There's a couple people who can research nationalism. You know what? Play the short-term benefit. That's the way to be. So I've been playing this whole game so far. It's been working out for me, strangely enough. Yeah, see, now I can board and come back and go back there again with my 1 galley. And I'll just keep spreading irrigation, because the spreading irrigation is awesome. Can actually do something in this junker city, aside from just work happiness. Could always do that. I guess we'll just build welfare. I don't have a lot else for that city to do. Man, I'm going to need to try and start setting cities up for Oxford soon. It's good that they're getting better developed already. Yep, just keep spreading the irrigations. Might be able to sneak down here. I like how that warrior's guarding that hut. Yeah, I think I'll sneak down here, because I don't have anything else coming for a little bit, and this will allow me to plan a city more rapidly. Yeah, Mausoleum. Sancor, since I'm not going the religious route, not very important. Market it'll give me happiness, so that makes it an attractive option. Looks like I'm done trading for happiness resources. Most of the world likes me, that's convenient. Hannibal I can probably keep in his favorite civic for the most of the game. Could consider going to Confucianism. I just don't think that's a good idea. How long until... Oh, 2 turns. Very well. Stay there then. You farm. Yeah, once it was looking like I was only going to get 4 or 5 cities, I was like, ah, man, I'm going to have to go to war. But by the looks of it now, that's not going to be required. Looks like I can play this peacefully for space. Even though the predominant way of winning space is not to play peacefully. Most people will conquer a whole bunch of land with a strong, unique unit early and leverage that to a space win. And that is the favored method for a reason. And that reason is that it's pretty strong as a strategy. And yep, we're just going to dump another archer and settler combo off. I have some workers down there. I can get more workers over there if I need it as well. I need a border pop in one of these cities to spread irrigation. Like I said, I'd never spread irrigation there, and what do? Yeah, it's the curse of saying never, viewers. Be careful with that. I'll never do this. Ha ha ha. Awesome. Yeah, no one has any freaking money. Here. Like me more for one-sided trade, thank you. And I can run it 100% science a little bit longer. Gotta do what you can here. You're right, we can't stand the English either, because they are not really doing anything important for me. Yep, I'll trade maps with you. I don't care if they get my map at this point. I already got circumnavigation. There's really not a whole lot else that's available that would matter. Wow. It's worth it for the gold. We're taking it. All the way. Get some happiness. Really could just use the granary first there. Another settler isn't that important as a priority. I should probably just load a worker on here, improve the horse, and get that going. What am I up to now anyway? 7 cities? That's comparable with most of the cities. Yeah, because this map is so crowded, it's slowing down AI city expansion rate. So their late game power is not going to be all that impressive. I think I'll go ahead and whip this and overflow into a uni next turn. I should be able to get Oxford up reasonably quickly. I think we're just going on the liberalism run. Sticking with the plan. Oh, really? Way to not obey orders. Fine, I'll just move my workers. And let's fix this improvement finally. There we go. Then I can run down there and the archers can't reach me. University. University. Let's be spamming these because they are worth every bit of the spam. Well, more specifically Oxford is. Universities themselves, they're okay value, but they're actually kind of bad. But Oxford, that's not true. And anyone want to trade me philosophy? Of course not. Does anyone want to trade me anything of use? Of course not. Guess I can do this. That's about it, though. I do take some solace in the fact that I've largely out-teched and out-expanded the majority of the AI while pursuing wonders. You're significantly out of the game. Just no. You can take calendar too. So it gave me even more of the map reveal. Pretty useful. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fix that. No, there's no good way to work this gold. I could drop another city over here. I think I'll do that with my settler. Like this. And yeah, just do a run by. It's good enough. And this settler will have help from the archer that I'm shipping. And I should probably just put it here. It's probably a better bet, actually. Ooh. So like 8 or 9 cities when all's said and done. Not bad. only because the AIs are not willing to sail around things. And now I'm running out of money and it's hurting my research. Someone get some friggin' gold. This is terrible. Yep, time to whip and overflow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really need this guy to come into its own. That's what would give me Oxford. There's no point in whipping universities in my power cities if my other cities aren't keeping it up. So, whatever. Looks like I'll have Oxford before 1000 AD though, which is useful. Is this done yet? Thank you. Can't believe this Junker city is actually going to be one of the ones I'll end up using for whip overflow into Oxford. Just goes to show any city has eventually becomes good. You just need time. I'll go ahead and whip that, and that's that. It's one city with it. Sure. Just keep trading maps. Seeing our way. Oh, that's not all Hannibal. That's Willem and Hannibal. Man, everyone's up on each other's grill. That's part of the reason there's so much strife. Vikings plotting war. Who are they plotting war with? That always makes me nervous. Vikings. Almost certainly declaring on the Milanese, as they are once again closer to the Milanese, and they dislike the Milanese. Eventually I'm going to want to build some defenses, though. Can't rely on the generosity of the RNG forever. But I can rely on it a pretty darn long time. I'm going to whip this because I'm unhappy, and whipping is the way to solve the unhappiness. You just kill the people who are dissenting. Hey, it's Tyranny 101. You gotta do this. And yeah, I'm just going to whip the library instantly. Or as soon as the game will let me, anyway. Wow, Inca likes me. That's not very useful. I vote for the Milanese. Troll. Okay. Get some green fire. Oh man, that was a risky drop. Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be barbs immediately on him, so I should be alright. I'll just come back up here, grab a worker, bring him down. Maybe I can even flip the barb city at this rate, since I'm using so much of my production towards tech otherwise. Really? I'm like tech limited. See, this is why, except maybe on Deity, although they even do it on Deity if they're running a marathon, this is why on slower speeds, people, or even faster speeds, people just rush the AI out. Because you run into this problem. You get these, the AI doesn't have anything. It's fallen behind. You know, despite its massive bonuses, it's not keeping up with me in tech, and I'm suffering for it. And I saw some happiness resource here. Let's trade for that. There we go. Buying yet another turn of smiley faces in Washington, which is actually a fairly strong city, and will be stronger once I can get Oxford there. Let's chop, I don't know, whip a library, whatever. And yeah, see, I'm actually putting hammers into Oxford now because I'm not going culture. Can't believe I'm getting culture. I think I'm done with culture for this Challenger series set. And I don't often go it of my own accord. Sometimes, but rarely. And just one or two last cottages. Got irrigation spreading there. Could even probably sneak a city down here and share that rice eventually. But that's not a priority in the near future. Maybe with corporations I would do that. The city does not need a monument, but it's going to want other things. Priority on Forge next. That way I can get some decent culture buildings in there. Stupid Mansa Musa is culture pressing me. Oh well. Sure, man. Whatever. Whatever you want. PA Mansa Musa? Who's getting on... He's the best culture threat, though. I don't want to lose to that. This last thing I want is my permanent ally guy to shut down his tech slider, because you have 50% increased cost of technologies while you're on a team. And if the other guy isn't teching, you'll actually be slower with a PA than without it. Which sucks. Which means I'm going to want to PA somebody who's not going to go culture, or is unlikely to go culture, such as Hannibal. And you can take advantage of the AI era bonuses. What happened here? No building sabotage. Oh, I got my water poisoned, it would seem. Stay out of my water hole. Can I spread irrigation here ever? No, it's a desert belt. I might as well just shop it. Yeah, I do have enough food to shop it. We'll shop it all up. Or hell, no. I'm going to take this guy mining the iron, since I already have an iron mine, and run him in here. Let's get him to the proper place. Man, this is starting to look like an actual empire. How about that? Now, if I can just stay alive. Here we go. Random stuff. For stuff. Might as well get some beaker value out of my older technologies now. Yeah, back to serfdom being worthless. I really don't want to trade with Atomic Betty. Carthage looks to be one of my better potential allies aside from Mansa Musa, so I might as well do this, especially if he successfully kills her. I can bring him up to speed and tech, and he'll have the bonuses to make use of it. No, whatever you're asking, go to hell. Yay, whip. Oh, hey. Hi, Barb Galley. You're the first of your kind I've seen. Here we're going to want a monument right away. Then maybe a granary, forge, courthouse, you know, the works, usual stuff. And we might finally be getting done with the expansion, which is handy. And yeah, I'll just let this thing suicide, or maybe not suicide, into my trireme. If it kills my trireme, I'll be annoyed, but I'll follow it up with my galley. And if I still lose, then I won't rage quit, but I'll want to. And can I whip this yet? No, I'm not even close. Although maybe by the time I go to 4, I'll be able to whip it. At this rate, I'm going to go with the Taj Mahal before the Oxford University. Okay. First to discover liberalism here. 780. Get a little bit better at that from time to time. It's useful. Printing press is nice. At this point, I'm going to want things that accelerate my research. That would be printing press, astronomy, democracy to some extent, although I'm not that cottage heavy. So democracy isn't an immediate priority. Am I really even relying on... Okay. Constitution. Constitution wins this. Because what that'll do is increase my specialists. I happen to finish this in one turn. We'll switch over to Taj Mahal then. Maybe I want to take my mind back here. Oh, sure. Now I get this. Is it worth an academy still? 93 beakers a turn, plus 53%. Let's just estimate it at about 100, being worth 50 beakers a turn. as opposed to, yeah, Academy wins this. I should have had it much sooner, to be honest. But Academy definitely wins that. Maybe I can get a cheap border pop here. No. Definitely don't want to cancel deals with the Carthaginians or cancel deals with Ragnar. What religion is this in anyway? Judaism. Okay. We'll go ahead and spread Judaism around though. Well, I think that's a good stopping point. I'll continue this in the next part, viewers. Thumbs up if you liked the video. The Me and Team signing off.